Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Let's Play adventure, where we're going to be spending the next possibly couple of days trying to wrap up with Reda, or Reda, however you're supposed to say it, finish up all the contracts, and then we'll be pretty much free and clear to do the DLC. Now, in order to actually do that, we need to upgrade the armory. Not actually, I would like to get the armory upgraded so they can have an additional couple of gear slots, because I kind of want to have all of these different loadouts ready to go at a moment's notice, even though we literally never switch between any of them. And then really, increase speed when stunning an enemy, do we need that? Increase fire build-up speed when item is equipped, do we ever use that? This is a good set if you're trying to be an assassin. But we got that new armor, and I wanted to have it equipped, but we're not going to do that right now. We're actually going to go accept some contracts from Reda and go do that, or Reda, if you're so inclined. I actually don't know. And in fact, should we probably maybe... I've already got that. Viking for hire is already set up. So, apparently we can only accept so many of these at a given day, I think it was, or within a certain set of hours. So I figured we do however many we can right now, and then possibly go do a river raid, and hopefully be able to upgrade the hull or whatever it is.
Always nice to see a friendly face.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you call that face friendly.
Send them my way.
What I would like to do actually is I want a contract.
Have you got a contract for me?
My agents are not meant to undertake these tasks, but you are more perilous.
Absolutely I am. Contract the Drunkard. A Thane has asked Reda if you're so inclined, silence a drunkard who pretends to be the heir to his fortune. Usually, Reda doesn't consider this kind of request, but this time the reward is worth the effort.
One man's death can be another's gain.
Absolutely. An informer from the Thousand Eye Network has been captured while vagabonding around a military camp to look for information. Reda is a bit embarrassed by the situation and needs your help before compromising information gets revealed. Reda keeps talking about a cocky and duplicitous merchant who made his fortune by selling different kinds of weapons. Reda wants you to make him disappear. Absolutely, we'll go do all of these things.
Someone's got to stand around here and look busy.
Of course, yes, of course, agree. What's in your shop today? What have you got? Valkyrie front tattoo. We've got so many of these opals, we never use them for anything. What is this? Heavenly Sight shines down after a kill, dealing area damage. Oh. Niflheim pants? Sorry, what? Increase critical chance after each kill up to 3 times. Additional increase to critical damage. I mean, why not buy these things? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's much more expensive than I realized. But we do get more opals for doing these quests, right?
I am sure I will see you back again soon.
I'm sure you are right. I have to go.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
I do want to try that weapon. I mean, I love the spear. The spear is great and all, don't get me wrong. What is this, hold on, no, go back. That's not the right button at all. What does our current armor set do? Do we have the Mentor of Element set on right now for sneaky assassin stuff? I thought we had this on. I must have switched it earlier and not realized. Also, I forgot we had this disguised as this. This is distracting. It's anachronistic. That's not the right term. You know what I'm trying to say, though. We're supposed to be sneaky, and we look like this instead. Switch back over to this loadout. Increase speed when stunning enemies and all of that nonsense. That's where we've been using Surtur's Mercy. Increase fire damage when the weapon is ignited. It's not a bad weapon at all. Icicles are released after dealing 5 critical hits. Very cool. Magma explodes. Awesome. Angel Wing. Let's give it a try. It doesn't look like it can be upgraded at all. And in fact, it is currently whatever that top tier is, so the best we can do is throw some runes in it. Okay, well, I mean, this is all about doing area damage, so increased critical damage when surrounded by 3 or more enemies would probably be useful. Increased speed when dodging. I dodge a lot. Yeah, do that. Light damage. Is that like light attack damage? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Because this seems to call down some sort of heavenly light. I love that we could turn this into like a poison weapon if we wanted to. Divine Light, but also poison. You know what? Ability damage, and then to heck with attack. Increase my critical chance instead. And there's a better critical chance one here. It's in Therm's Rage. I don't know what that is. Is that my bow, possibly? It is. So we want to keep that in there. Although we do have this new bow. Leaf Bow. Refill an adrenaline slot after 5 consecutive headshots. Increase critical chance on headshot. This one has some more upgrade potential, potentially. If we had the right... oh, you know what? Let's head by the general store. There's a lot to do before we actually set off on our adventure here today. General store is also right here. Nope, that's the fish shop. It's up here. Been playing this game for 5 years. I know where things are. Sometimes. The ability to skip pleasantries and get right into the shop would be great. If we could work on that in this modern video game, that would be swell. So I bought some more tungsten, and I bought some more of what the titanium. Let's also run over here and see if anything we've got equipped right now can be upgraded. I wasn't paying enough attention to know. I feel like the bow we've currently got equipped could possibly be upgraded. Does this look like it's getting dimmer back here? I worry about that. I literally bought this projector for $30. Then again, this is a dark scene, so... this is not the best... Like, this is just plain white paint on a couple of doors. There's a better way to do this. I could actually just get, like, a projector thing. Screen, some people would call it. Or I could just stick a TV back there as well. I could have a TV back there, have it plugged in via HDMI. That would also be fine, but I'd have to move it when I need to get in the closet, and that would be a pain. Or I could move the camera over here and have the TV over there where there's just nothing. The only reason it's like this is because this is where I've always had the camera. And there's a wall there already for the projector. I digress. Let's focus on the, enhanced quality. What's that going to cost me? 3 little of, whatever those little things are? There we go. Let's fully max this thing out, and then we'll kind of take stock of where it is compared to other tools. So now we can upgrade this one a little bit more further. Not by much, though. We're already out of titanium again. Titanium is a pain. You know what I just remembered, though? You know what I just remembered is that this one is a predator bow. This one is a light bow. I really do just like the hunter bows better. Icy Death increases critical damage when hitting weak points. I might just go back to Ark of Elan Musk, you know? Swap out one of them runes. Let's get this one. We're going to move it out of where it's already at. Get that huge critical chance boon. If I put this on there, will it catch guys on fire, or would we be better off going with poison? I don't think poison buildup works if you don't already have poison damage, right? But I don't know that. Valhalla, poison damage... versus build up. Poison damage refers to the direct damage dealt by a poison effect applied to an enemy, while build up indicates the process of gradually increasing the poison effect on an enemy with repeated hits, essentially stacking the poison damage over time until it reaches its full potential. I get it. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. I feel like you'd want to mix that with one of these, like Great Toxin Rune, but we've already got like a massive critical chance on there, so we're not going to. Right! We've wasted enough time here, haven't we? Let's go ahead and start our hunts. Where do we need to go for literally any of these? They should show up on the map here. We got a couple down here. I don't know where the last one is. It's up here. We'll save that one for last. I think what we do is we fly here, and then we travel to this one. The Drunkard. I like that it's giving me a real simple kill the target. Wait a minute, what is on my back right now? Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, hold on. How does our loadout keep... I think I'm just going between the loadouts and looking at them and forgetting that I've done that. And then just leaving it on the wrong ones. I think that's on me. I can't be mad at the game. So often now, I'm just triggered by the game. I have to remind myself that sometimes I am the buffoon in the room. Well, I'm the only one in the room. The room is empty. There's just me and a projector that looks like it's dying. It looks like it's seen better days. Is the projector dying? It definitely doesn't look as bright as it used to. Oh. Well, when I bring up the menu, it does. Wait, why is the brightness at 25? I didn't do that. How did that happen? Well, that's starting to look a little washed out now. We'll leave it at like 50. Maybe it reset after being unplugged from the wall the other day. I don't know. That looks better. Well, no. No, it still looks kind of rough. It'll do for now. If this takes off, if this becomes like a thing, we'll get a better projector. We'll get a short throw. I can just sit it on the ground right there in front of it. Short throw, like laser short throw projector, much brighter. A lot more money, and for this? I mean, it's a cool effect having the game back there, but is it worth it for a laser short throw projector? We'll never make that money back. Being blunt and honest about the revenue intake on YouTube, right? At least for my channels. That investment would just never pay off, you know what I mean? This guy is just watching me kill his friends. He has no idea what's coming his way.
God loves me.
Amazing. I think that's down to the critical hit increase from just shooting him in his weak point. Shame. Easy target, though. Nothing too complicated there. Yeah, wipe the blood from his neck or whatever we doing. Get over here, dear thing. I bet you most people just did these contracts as they played through the game, right? Like, very few people probably made it this far and were like, well, I guess I gotta do them all back to back now. Wait, why is that guy way up there? No, this guy is booking it. This is the informant of the 1009 network that's been captured. Okay. Why are they moving locations? If you're wondering, like, wow, how did you forget the prompt? Because I'm assuming it's mentioned in the prompt why the missing person is moving. Maybe they're traveling with the caravan. They've been captured. I don't know. So much has happened between reading that prompt and now. There's at least 5 minutes of talking to Gunnar at his forge. You expect me to retain that information? You're out of your mind, or you're new around here. Quite blank. Wow, that was so wrong that I don't even remember what I was going to say. Quite blank. The state of my mind. Die, wolf! Die! Okay, looks like he's inside of this facility. And I feel like we should not even bother playing around, right? Just like, let's just start killing people. I love how this guy didn't notice me shoot someone right in front of them. Can I blow them up? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing great right now. We're picking off everyone. I think there's just, like, the Goliath guy up there and this one dude. This guy is just having some kind of a fit over there. It looks like he's attacking the tree. No, he's just fighting the air. He's fighting his own demons right now. Hold on, I'm gonna rescue you, but just give me a second. I want to go ahead and deal with the big fat fella. He has no idea what's going on. Bless his soul. Alright, good news. I'm here. I've got you. You're free. Escape and protect the... I mean, yeah, that'll take 2 seconds. Come on, everyone's dead. I think we just gotta run out here. Well, this might be where the ghosts are. Come on, let's go. Can you swim? I didn't ask. I didn't know if it was going to be relevant. It looks like the water's pretty shallow. It is glowing green, which is concerning. Normally, water doesn't do that. Wow. There go all the frames. For some reason. Oh my gosh! Look at the map! Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have increased the brightness. It does look kind of blurry though. Does the ring need to be adjusted? Wow! That's made no appreciable difference. It's hard to focus. It's not a good substance. Surface! It's not a good surface, even, for doing this. I don't know why I always record these at the worst hours. I couldn't tell you. It's the end of a work day. It's late in the evening. I'd like to go to bed. For some reason, I really want a steak, but I'm not going to eat a steak at this hour. We need to swap out our deer, I think. We need to get a different mount. Can I not get on the deer? Hello? Is it because I'm too close to the drunk? This game is awful. Basic mechanics, like just getting on your mount, sometimes don't work because there's just some other thing nearby that you might need to use the same button to interact with. And moving your, like, view around is like, no, you're locked onto this other thing back here. I do wonder if maybe I'm being hypercritical of this game, where I would have, like, more patience for other, like, games. And maybe I am, I don't know. I feel like I'm fair enough to give it praise when it deserves it. Some of those challenges were fun and creative. You know, in the last installment, the 10-hour episode, however long it ended up being. I've not finished editing it yet. Yeah, spoilers, I guess. Sometimes I play before the last thing gets edited. So this is another simple one, kill the target. Now, I'm wondering if when we go back to Reda, or Reda, if you're so inclined, we're not going to have any more contracts, right? We're going to have to wait 10 hours or whatever it is for new ones. But he's got other members of the 1009 network. Do they have different targets that we could potentially, Oh, hi. Is it you? Who am I here for? Hello? Ah! Oh my gosh! They killed my mount. No, my mount is fine. It's all good. Is that all of them? Was any of them my target? It kind of feels like none of them was my target. Why is my Raven not available? What is it doing? There's no one else here. Hello? So that had nothing to do with it. That's what we need right there. That's our guy. That was just some random people running around in the woods being a nuisance. That's fine. What have I got here? Hold on. I forget. What does number 4 do? Catches them all on fire. Number 3, I think, might make them berserk. Or knocks them out. Number 3, well, that might have killed them, actually. Do I actually need to hit them with whatever that does? So what does that do to you? It doesn't seem to do anything, honestly. Yeah. And then, what are you doing over there? What's happening to you? Oh, this is Sonic Boom. Yeah, that didn't turn out to be as useful as I wanted it to be. Sadly. So which one of these was the target again? There's this one. There's this first one up here. What is this? Is that his body? Is there 2 bodies here? I didn't realize there's this other guy. I thought it was just the 3 of them. Is this one? Wait, hold on. That might... actually, I can't tell. I don't need to set a trap. I'm good, thank you. This is such a small fella. Oh, his eyes are still open, too. This is grim. I don't even remember... He's the richest merchant. I don't even remember what he did, though. Did he deserve to die? Maybe. Eivor really doesn't ask a lot of questions, does he? He just goes out there and kills, but we get titanium for this. This is actually great. We should have been doing this the whole time. We could have been farming titanium and opals. What was I doing? Why wasn't I doing that? There's another member of the Thousand Eye Network over here in London. I know that there is because I've seen them before. I don't know where, though, is the only issue. And I don't want to wander around town until we find them. So let's just head back home. Also, that wasn't London. This is London over here. I knew that. This... completely different city. London, though, we know for a fact there's a member of the Thousand Eyes. But I don't know where in the city. I might also be wrong about that. I said I knew it as a fact, but I in fact don't know that as a fact. Is it that symbol? Is that the... Hold on. Let's look at the legend. That's the market symbol. Okay. Unfortunate. Back home we go! Reda, how are you today?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I would like to see... Well, actually, do you have any more contracts?
Another day, another series of tasks.
Let's go. Come on. Can you just get to the point? Why do we have to sit through this nonsense? This section is empty. So regrettably... Yeah, hold on. We can just hit space to, like, skip through this. Can we buy anything? We got 211. Each of these is 100. They reset in 4 days. So we've got time if we want to get all this armor. But, like, we don't get that many opals from completing these missions. We'd have to do a lot of them. I don't know. Daily selection resets in 9 hours and 54 minutes. So I guess we'll resume here next time. Should we go ahead and, like... I don't see any reason to grab 2 pieces of the armor set now when we might not have enough to get it all. Also, it's occurred to me that these are not all part of the same set. I missed that before. This is the Niflheim set, and then Gothic, Black Raven, Holdefolk, and Carolingian, possibly. Well, I want all of this is the problem, right? But maybe we should just focus on... The Gothic Bracers, right? Restore some health after a kill, additional increase to armor. That'd be a cool set to pursue. Let's go ahead and buy them. Why not? Maybe we'll get the other pieces as the game progresses. We'll find out. But, okay, that does it. I'll see you here again tomorrow. But for you, it'll be a single clock wipe. Another day, another dollary due! That's not true. I don't get dollary dues. I'm doing all of this for free. This is going up on an unmonetized channel. Where at most we can give a big shout out to our supporters on patreon.howdyfolks.net. Link in the description if you want to be one of them. Them's the only dollary dues we're getting today, but hopefully we're going to dilly-dally daily on the dooley-doo-whopper. Who put the whop in the doo-whopper? You know what I'm saying? Can you get one of those from McDonald's? I don't think so. You can only get the Big Mackers. Words are wordy wrapping hood. I started too early. I was kind of hoping that I could just talk until we loaded into the world, but the game takes a very long time to load sometimes. Most of the time, for some reason. I imagine there's a lot happening out there in the world. I guess, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking now. Because the longer I go, the more want I am to embarrass myself. There we are. We made it. Hi there, Reda. I would like to see your contracts, what are available.
Not only does this quest pay, but you get to have fun doing it. Probably.
Well, we'll see about that. We've only got 2? That's not good. I mean, I'll take them both. Assassinate the target.
You're used to killing, yes?
Burn it down.
This one shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you so much.
On you, Eivor. My reputation is in your hands, so be extra good.
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and confess something to you fine folks.
See you soon.
I actually failed to record yesterday. Last night, you know, I got home from work and was like, okay, time to do some more contracts. We could be wrapping this up right now if I'd been diligent, but I wasn't. If we have a look at the actual quest we're following here, though, Viking for Hire, 10 contracts. I mean, I don't know how much we're up. 3, 6, is this 7 and 8? So maybe tomorrow we'll wrap it up? I'm not sure. I think we have to wait another 14 hours, it looked like it said. So we got that one right there, assassinate the target. And then the other one looked like we were burning something down. But heaven only knows where. I certainly don't. It wasn't near here, I don't think. I think we're zoomed in enough here to see it when it comes across the screen. Oh, yes, over here. Burn it down. Informers get attacked while transporting both resources and exotic gear to Reda. Reda rather burn down the carts. All right, yeah, looks like we're burning some carts or something. I suppose we'll start with this one up here because an assassination seems like a good way to start a session of Assassin's Creed. It's the name of the game. I feel like the target has moved further away since I did the fast travel. And unfortunately, we're having to go far afield to actually get around and be able to pursue them. Not to worry, though, friends. Not to worry. We are closing the distance. We are closing the distance. We are going for speed. Can we cross this? Is this going to be okay? You can swim, right? I know sometimes our mounts decide they can't swim. And we just sort of lose track of them. Or am I thinking of Minecraft? I might be thinking of Minecraft. That happens in Minecraft for some reason. Hello! Are you actually the individual I'm looking for? Are you associated with, affiliated with, or in any way involved with them? I'm not actually paying enough attention to know. You don't seem super threatening, though. I gotta tell you that. Oh, dear. Okay, you know what? That was a good throw. And I did nothing to avoid it. I was trying to kill you before you had the opportunity to do that, and I kind of failed. I'm gonna assume they're just inside of here. It's close enough that it makes sense. Should we try not to raise a stink, or should we just go for full-on stink noise? Stink noise? I don't know what I was trying to say. I think I meant mode. We're going for full-on stink mode. Whoa. What? I mean, I see that there's a person there, but you locking onto them doesn't really help me all that much. Hi there! Yeah, no, they're all very low level. Or else we're very high level. Which I'm okay with. I feel very strong right now, being out-leveled by all these guys. It's like when you go to a playground as a grown man just so you can beat up little children. Not that I've ever done that, nor would I. I'm just saying that's how it feels right now. I feel like I'm Big D, and I'm bullying, what is that kid's name? In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Dudley beats up a kid. I think that the kid has the same last name as Harry's mom, which is like Evans, or something Evans, and that caused a whole wave of conspiracy theories back in the day, like, what is the significance of this character? Is it another relation of Harry's through his mom's side? And it's like, no, Evans is just a common name, and not much thought was put into it. This is not where the individual is, though, by the way. No reason for us to be here either. It doesn't look like there's any treasure or anything. Yeah, no, I probably cleared this place out a long time ago. I can't remember what the names was, though. It was Chris Evans. Actually, now that I'm remembering, it wasn't. I don't remember. I don't even know if it was Evans. It was Lily Evans, right? It was Harry's mom. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Big D just out there beating up little kids. It's these guys. I know it's these guys, and if I shoot right now, I was gonna say I might be able to kill them all without them getting close to me. That's the guy I'm after. I'm almost positive. If we do a pulse, he'll probably show up blue. He doesn't show up blue. All right, buddy. Let me see if I can actually get you in your weak spots here. Finish you off with a stunner, because those are always a great time. Come on and get me, big boy! Big boy! Not so big now, are you? Not such a tough guy. That was my target this whole time, go figure. I thought I was going to get that guy in the head. I was wrong. Twice in a row. I'm trying to take into consideration the fact that they are kind of moving about. Where'd the last guy go? Did he, like, fully flee? Oh, no, there he is. I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish back there, but good on him. Yeah! Sometimes I just send it and it works out. Do you think that was skill? A little bit. There's a little bit of skill involved. Close his eyes. Slit his throat. He will never be the GOAT. We just dissed him in a way that he'll be unable to understand for centuries. Okay, next target. Go and burn some stuff. I think we'll just fast travel down there, be a bit quicker about things. So where are these carts located? Because I'm not seeing a mark on my map. And the fact that it just says to burn them down right now would imply that we're close? Oh, shoot. We've gone far too far ahead. I'm not turning the boat around. We're just gonna go backwards. It's fine. Is it slower? Yeah, it's slower. Is there a way to speed it up? Yeah, I could turn the boat around. I'm not turning this boat around. And in fact, I was originally planning on rolling up in the boat. Oh yeah, look, there's all of the carts right there. And maybe, like, if it was a location, we'd storm it with all our boys, but it's not. So maybe we just do this from the boat without ever leaving the boat. That could be an idea. Okay. Hold on. I think I've got to... Oh, is there fire inside the carts already? Yeah, so I don't need to light my bow or anything, which was what I was going to do. Little short of it. Little short of it. it's just phasing through it. I think we do actually have to go and blow them up. I was going to do a casualty-free run, just blow up the carts and be on my way, but it looks like they're not going to give me the option, because it looks like they're coming for me. Or at least that guy was. These guys, like, that guy was, he might have been a hunter, but these guys are, confused. Bet you thought I was going to make some kind of a funny quip there, didn't you? Bet you, like, this guy might be a hunter, but these guys are going to be the hunted. Well, yeah, I was going to, but I couldn't think of anything. That didn't feel clever enough. Now that I've said it aloud, I feel like I could have just said that and it would have been less embarrassing. Yeah, keep shooting them, boys! I'm having a lot of trouble hitting this oh, I'm all out of... Oh, that's right, we don't have infinite arrows anymore. We're not inside of trials anymore. I've got to get used to playing the game for real now. I'd completely forgotten. What is this? What is happening right now? Is this a part of my armor set or my weapon set? The light of God has descended from the heavens to shine upon me? Who else is out there? Who else wants to face the wrath of God? Come here, you. Stop running away. Come here. It's time for divine judgment. I can't even lock onto you for some reason. Because the game is poorly developed, no doubt. Come here. I'm going to punch you. There we go. I still can't lock onto you. I'm clicking the lock on button. There it is again. Divine judgment searing down upon you. What a rough way to go. What a rough way to go. I turned and I said, look, it's a rough way to go. It really is. Okay, well, that's finished, and we don't have any more contracts, I don't think. Which is upsetting. Kind of irksome. Irritating, even. Reda, my boy! Have you considered just giving me a couple more contracts, now that I've completed those?
Good day!
What, probably not?
For me?
My agents are not meant to undertake these tasks. But you are more perilous.
Indeed I am. There is nothing. This section is empty. What a shame.
There will be contracts when the mood strikes you.
No, there won't. You're lying. If we want to buy another piece of armor, we can. We did buy the Divine Bracers. We bought the Gothic Bracers before, and I'd like to have more Gothic set. I do also like the look of this hood here, but I don't want to waste any more of our precious opals.
Have a good day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So that was like not even 18 minutes of recording. Probably going to come down to 5 minutes of total runtime. So I think I'm going to go do some more river raiding, because we talked about getting another loadout. And I don't know how much of that'll make it into this video. But maybe if something interesting happens, we'll see. I remember not how much we needed in order to upgrade the hull again and get an additional gear slot. So we'll just stay here until I can do this no longer, I guess. Uh-oh. Game just froze. All I did was zoom in on the map and the whole thing just locked up. This is a bad sign of things to come. I'd like to go to Bog Rot. I don't... There it goes. Okay. For me. I forgot to turn this on. That happens from time to time. Normally I've been better about it the last couple of episodes. My bad, everyone. Also, that's frozen up there because the game crashed and I'm restarting the computer. Sometimes the game crashes in such a way that it's just the game crashing, and sometimes the game crashes in such a way that the entire system goes down, and it's just this game, so I know it's not my hardware. I know that's all fine, because everything else runs flawlessly. It's just this game being the way that this game is. I assume this is going to drop me off outside of the river raid. I don't think you can save or resume from inside of a river raid. But also, it's going to be a while before we actually get in, because for some reason this game takes a long time to load and crashes a lot. Just this game. Just this game. None of the other ones. I play other games. They don't have these problems. It's unfortunate, really. Yep, we're back in Ravensthorpe, and this is not even the correct boat. What? I guess it probably saved... No, actually, I'm confused as to how we ended up there. That makes no sense. There is no explanation, and I'm not going to pretend otherwise. What I will do is throw down a decoration here. Asgardian lamp. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do Asgardian lamp, because that's just inexplicable, right? There's just like a glowing orb of light now in the middle of our little ancient village, and presumably no one around here has any clue how it got there, how it works, why it exists. They're all confused, befuddled, and bewildered, and it makes no sense, and that makes it funny. I just did all of that and you couldn't see it. Hold on, let me restart OBS on the gaming PC here. There we go. That's the lamp. I'm glad I looked over and noticed, because otherwise we'd be in a bit of a pickle. I could have recorded for another hour, none of it would be usable, because it just didn't really happen. My bad, everybody! Let's go raiding. I gotta go to the River Erith and look for the Spear of Lugh, or Lugh, or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So we're back. Do we dare open the map again? I feel like we must dare, because we need to be able to look at the map to determine that we're gonna go to Bogrot, where there's some kind of yellow thing. And then I guess we'll go all the way up to here, where the Spear of Lugh is, apparently. I guess I've not explored this river much, I suppose. No, I guess I've explored it a lot, because it looks like everything else is ticked off. I just never bothered to go up here. What is that? What am I looking at? I'm confused. Ugh, yeah, those are creepy. Is that some kind of a beast? Like, I know in the background that's just sort of a statue, but there's some kind of creature there with claws. Is Lugh a creature, a clawed creature? What? Hold on, we're gonna swing by over here first, because I guess I never went over here. I don't know if what is up ahead at the Bogdarot or whatever it's called is of any worth or value. But I suppose we're gonna find out real quick. Also, I only have 2 arrows. Mistake on my part. Should have stocked up before we came here. Hopefully we find some more. We're going to leave these guys here on the boat, rather than take them ashore and have to deal with their nonsense. We can hit him with the F shot. Perfect. Darn it. Come on, fella. F isn't working anymore, and I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna face him head on. Or we won't. There are more people here than I realize. Every time I pulse, I find more. Come here, you. Oof. Come on. Why do the buttons not work? Why can I just sit here hitting the dodge button and I don't dodge? Not sure about that. That didn't look quite right, but it is what it is. That one looked a little bit better. Okay, so there's the treasure, whatever it may be. It's probably just gonna end up being rations or something like that. Normally the first village in these places doesn't have anything all that special. Rip in peace. Don't like it up there. There's one of those creepy fellas. This is just like a normal chest. I can open this one by myself. Get leather and assorted nonsense. What can we do here? Take that guy out. If I move quickly enough. Oh, I can't chain the assassination though, unfortunately. Nor can I do another one. So it just ends. How do their eyes glow? What trick of the light is that? How are they doing this? I know it has something to do with the fog, right? The smoke. What did you just call me? I think I just called the B word, but in another language. The beams of light are actually a little bit distracting. There's some kind of this guy is so freaky. Kind of hate it. There's some kind. You know what? Let's go ahead and summon our Vikinger. And then as they make their way over here, there's a wolf in there. How do I get to that treasure there? Is there a way in over here? Where are you at, my boys? I need your help. They ought to be on their way. Yeah, I hear them. They're coming. Let's see what lies. Help me with this chest here, would you? I've already done all the hard work. Foreign supplies. Not bad. We need those. Those are useful. Basically what we're here for. And that was the raid, everyone. Now, I would like to figure out where to access this treasure from. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, I don't like that little fella. Aha! And down here, among the charred bodies, we've got a little bit more loot. Unpleasant place, though. Don't want to be here anymore. Is that a bag of skulls? What is that? Yeah, that's what that is. Now, how many people needed to die for that? And it's not even a nice decoration. They've got quite a few of them. Are those some kind of ward? Certainly not against evil. If anything, I would say all of these bones and all of these skulls would probably ward away the good. These are unpleasant people. We're going to leave them now. So, the quickest way to our next destination is going to be up through here. And basically just straight ahead. Well, this is the place. And this does not look like what I was expecting. At least from this distance, it looks like an Aztec temple. Which I realize is a bit out of place for what it is and where it's at. But, like, you see those towers up there. You see what I'm getting at, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. This must be some weird... Oh, there's a chain across the way there. Okay. I mean, I can deal with that real quick. Hold on just a second. We're not going to do a raid. Let's not get carried away. There will be no raid until everyone here is dead. The raid at that point really is more of a formality. I feel like I'm so much better at this when I'm not inside of one of those trials. because the pressure is a lot lower. Well, and also, to be fair, I've got, like, way more tools at my disposal, because I can switch between shooting people with arrows and, like, assassinating them, whereas normally you have... Also, I don't have very strict guidelines on what I'm trying to accomplish, so that helps quite a bit. This guy just saw me, and it doesn't matter, so I'm not trying to be as cautious, which is why it definitely feels like I'm doing better. Where's that other guy? He's right below here. Can I not get to him? That's a creature of some variety. There's the guy. I mean, that could describe people as well, couldn't it?
Hey, wait!
Nope. No waiting. Sorry about that. I think the final guy is right here. I don't think there's any reason to actually summon my boys off the boat, because it feels like we've basically got it done here. And there doesn't appear to be any kind of loot worth collecting in the area. So I think we just drop the chain. We might not have even needed to drop the chain now that I'm thinking about it. I might have been able to just sneak over on foot and then summon my fellas upon our arrival. I don't know, though. They might have not have been able to make it if I hadn't broken that chain. The game might have freaked out in some kind of a way. Now, one thing I'm interested in up here is there anything up ahead of us? Because on the map... Oh, there's waterfalls. Oh, it actually looks quite lovely. I was curious because on the map, it looked like there was a bunch of bridges and things over there. I'm assuming it is. What are you doing, Eivor? What are you doing? Stop that. Stop that right now. I hit the wrong button for the map. Yeah, okay, these look like little bridges, and I think it's just like rocky outcropping and whatnot. So this is nothing. This is where the strange fortress is. Oh, that looks interesting. Deeper we go now into the wilderness. The Glenically Fortress. Probably said that wrong. Maybe we should go for a more stealthy approach. Don't do that very often. Raven is not available. Come on over here. Come have a little peer over the edge. No, whoa. No. Not at all what I had in mind. Not at all what I had intended. I think the game was going to be very polite and let me get a one-shot on them while it was locked in, and I did not take advantage of it. Fortunately, a lot of these guys seem to be pretty low level, so just one-shot, one-kill situations. Should we try hitting one of these guys with the sonic boom? Okay, yeah, it definitely seems to disorient the people around them. It buys you a moment's respite, for sure. Whether or not you can do much with it entirely depends on you. To what end, I ask you? Well, maybe it lures that other guy. Kinda looks like it is. But is it enough to actually set it off? Yeah, come on. Maybe if we just go stand in front of them and try to lure them towards us, it'll go off. Surprise! Hello? 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 Hey. Come on. Don't be slinging rocks at me. You ain't no King David. What are you doing? Why? Just, there's an explosive trap here waiting for you. Come and get it. We're not even going to hear it happen now. You know what? Never mind. I've lost the patience for this. We're going to do something real funny there. You try to do something fun and interesting, and the game just, it shan't allow it. They want to throw rocks at you. Well, you know what? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but my words can hurt you. Whoa! Fusroda! It's a different game. We don't have any magical words. Sadly, when I said that my words could hurt them, only emotionally. Here we go. There we are. Yeah. Oh! Hold on. Did I get shot just then? What happened? Hey! Unfortunately, we can't really collect any of the treasure until we start the raid, and we're not starting the raid until everyone is dead. It's just not worth it to have to deal with everyone else and their problems when you're trying to do a raid, right? Like, they all want to start falling over and be like, oh no, I'm dying. And you just kind of have to deal with it, and it's not worth it. I'd much rather do this by myself. That is the green one. That's not what I meant to do, and I can't remember what it does. What I meant to do was this. The explosive one. Surprise. It's my best Kopaka. Okay, so I can't force this open yet. Gotta do a proper raid for that. I've not seen any type of beast about here yet. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe they only appear if you... a wolf sorceress with a wolf. A rabid wolf. Wolf is dead. Wolf sorceress. About to be dead. I wonder if they would have transformed the wolf into a beast, or if it's just like, if you enter the fog, your brain gets so addled you think there's a werewolf or something, you know what I mean? Because surely there's not actually, like, werewolves. No, we must remain calm and steady. Whoa. Thought you were dead. My bad. Hello there, you. That was rough for both of us. Whoa! Oh, that's a shame what you managed to do there. Okay, there's a chest in there that we can't really do anything with. Jeez, there's just so many people up here. Elite fire druid. I think not. Gonna have to do away with that. From a distance, preferably. Yay! Whoa! Okay, I don't know why I did not anticipate fire from a fire druid. Kind of the most obvious thing in the world, I guess. Oop. Uh-oh. Hello. I'm all out of arrows again. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Get up. That was a mistake. Right into the flames as well. Trying to see whether or not there's any actual utility in that ability. In the middle of a fight, to just be like, hold on, let me be in slow motion. That was cool. I could do something similar.
Feel stronger already.
Eivor, hush your mouth. The trail leads onward and upward, and there's just more green fog, which makes me think that something suspicious is going on around here. Oh wait, it's clearing up. Okay, that's good. And there's yet another door that we will need someone's help to breach. Okay, it's time to summon the Vikinger. We can assume, maybe correctly, maybe incorrectly, that this is going to be the door where we find the spear that we're on the lookout for. Fortunately, people can teleport around, which is very handy for doing things like this. Excuse me, I didn't mean to upset you there. What's that back there? Oh, there's our quest item. Okay. There are no beasts about. We've got foreign supplies, which is nice. But as far as I can tell, there are no hideously evil creatures or anything of the sort. I think I must go back here by myself now. Uh-oh. There's a cutscene. Hello.
I'll put you in the ground, Viking.
Will ya? Oh, yeah, it's a champion. Okay. Not a beast of any kind. Yet. Kick you back. Get you a good shot in the leg there. Probably should have waited till they stood up to do that, because then we could probably use that opportunity to stagger them again. Hold on, I really want to get you in that elbow. Did we manage it? I think we managed it just then. Hold on, can we kick them back into the fire? Not quite. I think we probably could have if I'd actually landed the shot. Or the kick even. That's cool. Whoa! Okay. That's real cool. Look at this. Actually, I don't remember what that does. I keep using it and I don't remember what it is. Doesn't look like it's bothering you all that much, though. How about this one? I see you're already on fire, so I don't know if it's going to do much. Why are you yellow? What does that benefit? Why do you move at a lower frame rate than everything around you? The game's still running above 100. You're not. Now that you're a little close. No, you're still running at like some sort of straight. Are you like a GIF or something? You're an oddity is what you are. You're a peculiarity. I'll be taking your spear though.
Lugh's spear, a true warrior's weapon.
Well, we got it. Should we have a look at like what it is and how it works? Or will that crash the game? Because that would be unfortunate. We've been using Angel Wing, right? Heavenly Light shines down after a kill, dealing area damage, which is pretty cool. What about you? Ignite your weapon when stunning an enemy. Okay. I mean, if we upgrade it as much as we can, which is not much. Should we... I'll tell you what. I love this weapon. I like this weapon. This is a great weapon. We're going to switch back to it in a bit. For right now, let's see how Lugh's spear compares. How do I get out of here? What's the...
Looks like a piece of a map. Vaughn will want to see this.
Oh, I guess I already collected it. I'm not saying that there's something around here. I thought he was saying that there's something I needed to get. That'll probably give us a new river raid if we're interested. Do I just go back out the way I came in? There was some kind of a locked door, though. I thought I would be coming back out. Sort of a... That were thunder outside. Wait a minute. No, hold on. I have come out via a different entrance. Confusing, but acceptable. Okay, we've got, looks like 3 more treasures to collect, and hopefully no one has died a most painful death. There we go. Oh, it does look like someone... Oh, no, that's just the symbol for they need help opening a door. Good. Because I was going to say, if there's any enemies left, it's got to be 1 or 2, and if they're dying because of that, quite honestly, I don't need them in the crew. You know what I mean? More foreign supplies? Maybe we should increase how much our boat can hold, because our boat can only hold so much, which means you can only raid for so long before you have to go back. And it's a bit of a hassle to restart the... Oh, hi! Sorry about that. Oh! Heavens me! There be a werewolf here! Okay, that's a real... I was kind of correct in my assumption that the wolf would become one. I guess I was right about that. Whether or not this is real or an illusion brought on by this fog, I don't know. Here come all of my guys to help me fight, and though they will die, though, is the only problem. They're all pathetic. I have to kill the thing before they actually have a chance to be, you know, absolutely butchered by it. A tragedy, I know. Are there more of them? Oh, looky here. This, I think, is... remember earlier when I said that we would need to, like, break the door? I don't think we do. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hold on. No. Although I don't know, if I hop down here from this side, I might actually get stuck down there, which would be unfortunate. Oh, I thought that was an explosive pot. There was another one, though. Yeah, there was two. So they're down there with two traps that they might spring at any time, and also a snake. There's something funny about blowing up and using fire against fire druids. Yeah, let's go. Okay, can I open the door from this side? Yes. So I don't think I could have ever opened this with help of my friends. I think we always had to go over the top. It matters not, one way or the other. Final bit of a treasure for this awaits us right here, and then I think we'll actually have this river raid, this entire location, 100%ed, and we might never need to come back again, which would be a nice surprise, although we probably will, just because you do have to kind of go back over these places sometimes to get more supplies, more foreign supplies. Okay, I think we gotta go back to the boat now in order to end this thing and go home. We are complete though, aren't we? We did get everything. Normally once you've gotten everything, it comes up and says the raid was complete. And it hasn't said that yet, but the two things that it shows are at most little treasures, not big ones. Also, the place does look completed. Maybe it did earlier come up on the screen and say the area was completed and I just wasn't paying enough attention. That happens. Sometimes massive words can fly up on the screen and tell me something and I'm just like lost in La La Land, paying no attention to them. And I don't mean the fantastic film starring Emma Stone and that guy from The Notebook, Ryan Gosling? Yes. Pretty sure that's who's in that movie. Good movie. I watched it under very sad circumstances. I'm not really sure if the person who turned it on intended what kind of happened as a result. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but it meant something more. Like, the next day when I was looking back on it, I was like, wait, were they trying to... It's a whole thing. I won't go into it right now. Maybe someday. I could write a book about it at this point. Enough time has passed. We need to be moving on with our lives, okay? That's me and you, dear viewer. It's time to be moving on. We need to stop playing this game! What? Sorry, what? Oh my gosh, the final one that remains. No wonder it was still going. There was yet a single guy left to be killed.
Let's get back to the ship.
There it is! Let's get back to the ship. That's everyone taken care of. Raid completed. It's not coming up on the screen or anything like that. But generally, once you've killed everyone and gotten all the treasure, that's what our boy Eivor says. Good job, everyone. Ooh, okay, lots of reinforcements, huh? Well, what if we... went home. Yeah, we're done. We've got all we need. Just left. River raid completed the River Arif. That's a beautiful sight to behold. 0 fallen Yams Vikinger. That's how you do it, my friends. We got Ulfbert's Myth Clue, and Ulfbert's Sword Map, as well as quite a few foreign supplies and some other random stuff that we don't need or want. And the spear. I was talking about the leather and the iron. The spear is something we don't need it. We do want it, though. Return to Vaughn, or Vagan, if you will. Hello! I can't actually remember what his name is, and I feel like we've had this same...
Well met.
He just said it, and I talked over it! I think it's Vagan.
Their lands is now rightfully mine.
Vagan sounds funny, though.
done,
Or
Reda.
Vagin?
Where were you when I was a young Yoms Viking?
When you were a young Yams Viking, Rome still controlled these lands.
Continue
Whoa!
to delight me, Eivor.
The champion had a
I
scrap
think we just called this
of
man
metal,
old.
but I've never seen this terrain. It looks to flow from the North Sea.
North Sea, hmm?
Tool of the Gods. In a monastery near these shores, a champion wears the god-blessed blade, Ulfbert, that bends without breaking, gives without shattering. He does not answer to every call, but will come forth if his captains fall. No, that rhymed. That was fun. So what do I got to figure out where this is? Tool of the Gods? Some kind of
I have
nonsense?
it. This is Francia.
Oh.
Here, let me mark the river on your map. The Romans called it Rhinos, but the locals call it the Rhine.
Interesting. That's a whole new river for
Up for
us.
some raiding?
Let's see. Yeah, we can go to the mainland. We can go raid Francia if we're so inclined. Not right now. I'm more interested in potentially upgrading this hall. Yes. Okay. Here's the problem. That's 800 building costs. We could use that to upgrade our ship, upgrade our Jams Vikinger, get them a higher level. I don't need them at a higher level. I don't use them in combat. Upgrade the armory. Had to be done. Had to be done. With that, we now have the ability to have 4 loadouts. That introduces, well, actually this one's just like a copy of the others, so that's probably the new one. So we actually manage all of that inside of this menu here. So we go to loadout 4, which looks like it's copied 1, and then we want to grab the Valkyrie Legacy Disguise. All the different pieces of it. And with that all fully equipped, we now have an increase to health when equipped, obviously, and receive different stat bonuses the longer you remain in combat, which seems delightfully vague and random. We got Gungnir, but we actually want to have Lugh's Spear, and we want to go upgrade that one real quick. There's that orb from earlier. Because I wasn't actually recording the screen when we got it. Now you know. Let's swing by the general store and get some more of the materials we need for the blacksmith. Max out the titanium. Nickel, yeah, we definitely need more of. Probably. Carbon, maybe. Tungsten, sure. We're running out of money, but fortunately we do have the ability to sell all trinkets. 5709 isn't bad. So we will go ahead and enhance the quality of the spear. I feel like we'll probably be able to do that one more time. Yup. It's going to cost a few of the... There we go. Lugh's Spear. Upgraded again. Tungsten. Nickel. Carbon. I couldn't remember which was which. But there's that. We'll worry about final appearance reached. Oh, I wonder what that... I guess it means it changed its appearance. It's a pretty obvious statement. We'll worry about further customizing it in the future. For now... we rest until tomorrow. Alright, another day ahead of us, another round of assassinations or contracts of whatever variety. They tend to be rescue someone, kill someone, burn something. Those are the 3 that we've seen so far that seem to make up the whole of them, if you will. Now, you may notice that we are returning from a bit more river raiding, because I decided to go do a bit more river raiding. We've not gone to the new river yet, but basically I wanted to do enough so that we would have enough to upgrade our cargo, so that the next time we go to the next river, maybe we can 100% it without having to come back and unload our cargo. Granted, we can only hold 500 now, which is unfortunate for foreign supplies. We gotta have 1,150 in order to max out the cargo on the ship, which we might end up doing. I don't know. We might end up redoing the ship as well, kind of redecorating it here in the future. One thing I've definitely learned throughout the course of doing all these river raids is that Lugh's Spear is cool, but I really do like the agility and the speed of the axe, although we might also try this sickle. That could be pretty sickle. We're gonna stick with the Angel Wing for right now, though. It's a known entity. We'll worry about going to the Reiner later. We'll worry about everything else later. For now, let's hit up that general store, buy all the tungsten and all of the nickel and all of the other necessary ingredients for upgrading weapons and whatnot. I'm trying to be very consistent about that at the top of every episode, while the thoughts on my mind, just running back over here and buying out the entire stock at the general store. Nickel, not iron. We don't need iron. Titanium, definitely. Probably the tungsten. I don't know how much carbon we have. It's not that expensive. We can then also come over here. We can sell all of our trinkets. We're making more than we're spending right now every time we come over here. Can we sell things like leather and iron? Because we have so much leather and iron. Doesn't look... We've got trade goods. We could sell this heron beak if we really wanted to. But what I'd actually like to sell is the absolute absurd amount of leather and iron that I have, and it doesn't appear as though I can do that, at least not here at this sort of general merchant. I mean, how much do I actually have before we talk to Reda here? I have 20,000 leather and 16,000 iron, so I feel like we're doing just fine on that front, and you could probably spare to let me sell some to someone. And we probably can, I just don't know where to. First off, what's new in the shop, if anything? Are we still looking at... ooh, that's a pretty cool looking hood. All of this is... Oh, it's got to be different, because the order is slightly different. Like Raven, Nilfheim, Huldrych, Hood, Carling... Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're just in a different order, or maybe I'm just imagining it. Give me a contract. What have you got?
My agents are not meant to undertake these tasks. But you are more perilous.
I'm not sure if that's the proper use of the word perilous. Grave robbing and investigation. I'm not even going to bother looking into what these quests are.
So be extra good.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I have to go.
I forget that we can skip these dialogue bits. We don't actually have to endure them. Quite honestly, thank goodness for it, alright? Hello?
Hey man, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you? We've got a grave robber that we've got to kill, apparently. Somewhere in this vicinity. Actually, I think once again, they're not actually anything to do with this encampment. And we're not going to get caught up in another unnecessary encampment fight. I don't know what this individual does. They're just a grave robber. That's all I know. We're not going to bandy about and pretend like we care about the details. We're just here to fulfill the contract. And I'm pretty sure these are the last 2 contracts we have to fulfill. Because I'm pretty sure the way they break down is we did 3, and then 3, and then 2, and now this is the last 2. And that'll take us up to 10. Please don't look over here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, go and investigate. Go have a look. This person is not dead? Wait a minute. What happened just then? Was there 2 of them, or what? I guess it must have been that. There must have just been 2 of them. Or something along those lines. And I killed the one, and the other one was, like, on top of them? That was strange, because I definitely just saw that one, and was confused as to why this one still stood. That was confounding. They might have been on the other side of the tent or something. This is our actual target. So, no complaints! At the end of the day, it was a pretty simple, straightforward operation. Still a little bit confused. We also probably need to upgrade our mount when we have the opportunity and the thought strikes us, because this doesn't quite fit the environment that we are in, does it? And the circumstances. Well, I don't know, it's got like a bit of a spring sense to it. Look at all the flowers. I feel like spring has sprung, even though it definitely is more of a wintry-looking coat and all of that. None of that's really relevant to what we're doing at the present moment. Next one is going to be somewhere else in the world. Hopefully not too far away. That's a bit of a journey, but we can manage. My only concern is the fact that we're going to have to get across the water. And I'm just hopeful that we don't need to summon our boat and that our mount here will be able to manage. It looks like the crossings are rather shallow, so it seems as though we're going to manage just fine. Which is ideal, because I don't want to have to get off the mount and get on a boat, and then get off the boat and get on the mount, and do all of that nonsense. So once again, it looks like the missing person is at least near to an encampment, if not directly inside of it. I think this one might actually be inside the encampment. And I don't know if our mount is going to be of much use crossing here. I keep forgetting this isn't Minecraft, and the mount can absolutely just cross in the water. That was perfection there. That was just a beautiful operation. Oh, come on now. It said that would land. Sometimes the game lies. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Not good. Not ideal. It's fine. It's passing. Okay, we should be able to do a wombo combo on these guys. Of stabbing this guy in the neck, and then stabbing this guy in the back. Excellent. We're still, like, here's the thing. The fun thing about stealth in this game is as long as not everyone sees you, you can just murder 2 people in front of their friends, and they can know you're there, and they can be charging at you, and as long as you kill them, no one else will ever know what's happening. Hello there, you. You must be the one I'm here to rescue. Well, I found the missing person. No reason for us to leave now. When there's still enemies about who might impede our retreat. I hear you. Don't go shouting. You're going to give us away. To no one. Everyone is dead.
You have my sincere thanks, friend.
Can you jump? Is this a thing you can do? Can you hop down here? Can you scurry down here? Can you make way with some haste, please? Let's go. Can you get on a mount? If I summon my mount, can you get on it? Can you jump across the river here? You think you can manage that? He's gone. Oh, there he is. Okay, no, he's fine. He can run through the water. That's okay, then. Come on, my mount is right over here. Mount my mount with me, and together we'll flee. You will not. That is a miracle that you actually did that.
Odin bless you, Ravenbearer.
You just gonna go back to him now? I think he's just gonna go back to him now. Alright. That's fine, you know. I guess what he needed to know was that he could be rescued. The specifics of it just didn't really matter. Alright, well, let's check our missions here. Viking for hire. Speak to Reda. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I think that was 10. Unless I've very much counted wrong. 3, 6, 8, 10. It said to do 10. We did 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. Mission complete? Or is he going to offer us one final operation that's much more difficult? I know that these reset constantly, right? Like if I played this game every day for the next 40 years, it would just have a new little set of adventures for me every single day. I get that.
Good day, good day.
I have completed the contract.
Excellent work, my friend. You impress me more and more every day. Here is what you have earned.
Sorry, what? A heavy
Have you got
rune
a
shield?
contract
Is that
for
it?
me?
Finally, someone reliable to get some serious work done.
So nothing new. What about the
There will be
shop?
contracts when the mood strikes you.
What do you have today?
Just nothing new in the shop either.
Take care of yourself. out
Does that
there.
quest just
Drink
repeat?
Plenty of fluids.
Like every day, if every day,
I'm off.
freaking
Be well,
Ubisoft.
friend.
If every day I did
So
that,
long,
and I got,
farewell.
every time I get 10, is there like a new extra bonus? Hey kids, did you want something? All right then. If we have a look at the quests, let's see. It's gone. It's gone. So I guess if we go to inventory now, and it was a shield that we had received, correct? This one right here, the Rune Shield. Increase ability damage when close to full health. I mean, it's nice to have. I don't really want to use it. Oh my goodness gracious. It just occurred to me that I've had this thing hidden this whole time. You can enable and disable it as you would. Goodness me. That is something. It does match our beard slightly, which is fun. I think we might leave that on for the time being. Oh yeah. That's a look and a half right there. So I'm kind of having a look here at what we've got remaining. Obviously, we have the river raids. We've got a few of those left. The Forgotten Saga, a gift from the otherworld. New arrival settlement offers prospect, tempting from the gods, strength potion, return to Niflheim. That's just going to Niflheim. That just never ends. Franca, Ireland. Those are DLCs. This is a tie-in to Odyssey, I believe. This is the final DLC. This is the Dawn of Ragnarok. This is the end of the game. So, really, the only thing left to us is to start the DLC. Which I guess we'll do next time. Till then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.